So welcome to another day of the daily surveillance. Today is the Friday of the 19th, 2026. We're going to see what's happening today. We're just going to see what's going to happen on the Kenyan and East African markets. We're just going to see what's happening on the Kenyan and East African markets, and then now we're going to see what's happening in Hussein. So let's go. I hope you're good everywhere you are. Too much sec. So from off the bat, so what we see over here is how the Treasury officials stole 1.5 billion from the UN project. 1.5 billion. Honestly, I don't even know what to say about that. But so far, as you can see over here, let's start from the top. The markets are still closed. The markets open at from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and well, from there now you can start trading. So from right off the bat, 8 hours ago, the Treasury officials stole 1.5 billion from the UN project. 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion. What can 1.5 billion do for our country? That people are actually stealing from it. You know what? It is what it is. Absa Group offers 31 billion for extra 16.5% stake in Kenya unit. Okay, I guess the South African banks want to enter more into our market. I really don't know why, but I guess there's something they're seeing. State House spending on foreign trade crosses a record 1 billion. Okay, okay, okay. Spanish olive and alcohol producers seek Kenya partners as entry point to Africa. Honestly, man, I don't get like. I think in our country we have enough alcohol. We have enough alcohol. We have enough oil, olive oil, whatever. We need to manufacture. We need to be manufacturing machines. Like the way this Kenya races to become a specialist healthcare hub. You see this machine over here. We need to find a way to manufacture this machine. This this helps us in no way. We have enough alcohol in our country. RBA asked Stanchart Pension to review new ex-staff claims. I guess this is going to affect the stock. Starlink network performs in Kenya worsens amid congestion. So they're not in the Kenya stock market. So I guess it's not really my name. So this two over here. Court rejects Dubai creditor bid to block Savannah cement sale. So let's take a look at that one first, and then now court rejects bid to use old rules to stop sale of EABL stake. So in terms of corporates, a Dubai-based creditor has lost its bid to challenge the process that led to the takeover of Savannah Cement as the. I don't know if Savannah Cement is in the in what's it called, in the stock market. Whether it is, if anybody knows, just tell me down in the comments. The High Court dismissed a third legal suit that sought to block the final sale of British multinational Diageo's entire 65% stake in East African Breweries Limited and holding in spirits maker UDV Kenya to Japanese beverage firm Asahi Group Holdings. So the Japanese want to come to Kenya. That's okay, man. At the end of the day, sometimes business has to just go still. So from there, so economy-wise, M-Pesa, Airtel money fees spurred from VAT. So people are trying to tax M-Pesa and Airtel money fees. AFC chairman in office irregularly, says Lebungu. I don't know who that is, but no. So money transfer charges levied by payment service providers such as M-Pesa and Airtel Money will be spared from the 16% as MPs proposed additional amendments to exempt the cash transfer service. MPs reject Treasury plan to slap 25% tax on mobile phones. Lawmakers have rejected the National Treasury to proposal to raise tax. Okay, so they rejected. MPs seek to cut dividend payout rate on 40% raising plan. So withholding tax. So my nini is, what is withholding tax? Anybody know about withholding tax? Withholding tax. Let's see. So with so is withholding tax. Yeah. Withholding tax is a method of tax collection where the payer of certain income deducts a specified. Eh, this is complicated. I think I need to research more on this because the withhold that the person or the business making the payment deducts. So, you know what? Look, this is withholding tax. So the payer of a certain income deducts. It acts as an advanced payment towards the annual income taxes to ensure consistent government revenue. So it's an advanced payment. So, and it is what it is. So in markets and finance, courts push, CBK pushes back, rejects 35 billion bonds bid auction. So why are they rejecting this bond? Like, why is the government rejecting money? So a bond is government literally loaning the government money. So and then it comes back at an interest rate on a specific interval period, si ndio? Mazema finances zinaingia. The Central Bank of Kenya rejects bid worth 35 billion in latest treasury bond auction as it pushed back against demand by investors for higher returns up to 15%. Investors offered 77.63 billion in the sense of reopened 20 to 25-year bond that had mazee wasi wanataka more interest jo. Centum Property Dollar Fund hits 3.9 billion. So this is Terrific Property Fund. Terrific. So it's a green irate. Terrific Property Fund. What is that? Terrific. So there are two things today we are right. Terrific rate. Terrific rate green USD rate is Kenya's first US dollar denominated green income real estate investment trust. So what is a real estate investment? So real estate investment trust is a company that owns, operates and finances income generating real estate. Operates and finances. It allows individuals to invest in commercial properties, apartment buildings or warehouses without the hassle of buying or managing the properties themselves. Well, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So Center Mazet, they hit their 3.86, that's $29 million, $3.86 billion, so that's good. That's good. So onwards to Tanzania. Let's see what's happening in the business world of Tanzania. So there's the business world, and then there's the market data. So let's see what's going on in the business world. This today, 16 hours ago, Australia outgoing envoy talks on trade, mining, economic partnerships. Let's see what that is about. Speaker Zungu moves to fast track stall projects. So apparently Tanzania has projects, besides the one that we read about, the 600 billion steel plant that's being constructed. That's planned to be constructed in Tanzania. They have a 2050 financing. They have a 2050 financing agenda, and also there's also the other one where they got the $50 billion to expand electricity across 7.5 million people with the World Bank. So it's a lot. So let's see the East African. Let's see what's happening in the East African. So today we're going to go through, like, we're not really going to stay much on the news because there's a lot that's actually going on behind the scenes, and we need to try and find out. So, let's see. So in Uganda, the government processed capitalization in UDB to 1.6 trillion. In a push to further strengthen Uganda's development bank, government has allocated an additional 442 billion to the bank in 2026, raising the development finance institution cumulative capitalization to 1.6 trillion. So that's close to $4 billion. Damn, that's a lot of money. Yeah, damn, Uganda. What? UDB total assets grew by 27% to 2.26 trillion, up from 1.78 trillion at the end of 2024. During the year, UDB approved 518 billion in new funding to support 120 projects across the country. So it's just for projects. 50% was directed towards primary agriculture, agro and industrialization, and manufacturing, was 60 went into support and services. Now here's where it is the opposite in Kenya. You see how these guys are going towards agriculture and manufacturing. And even TZ is going towards agriculture and manufacturing. Here in Kenya it's the opposite and it's going to bite us but anyway, what do I know? Um, so yeah, so there's this Australia's outgoing economic the Australia outgoing High Commissioner Mazin Saido reflects on 3 years that she says have deepened an already strong bilateral relationship and opened new opportunities across. Well, at the end of the day, it's good. It's good. So, in the East Africa, let's see what's happening across the East African still. So this is close to Somaliland. So Senegal has a liquidity problem. Let's close this one first. Somaliland. Somaliland President Abdurrahman Mohamed Abdullahi Hero. At the end of the day, as much as Israel has a president, I didn't even know Israel has a president. Isaac has Herzog. So who's more powerful, the president or the prime minister? Now you tell me. Herzog. Okay, so Abasi. Herzog and Somaliland president. At the end of the day, guys, in as much as people are hating on this, nobody wants to see war anymore. So if these guys are seeing peace, then okay, so Abasi. And I hope they don't cross Israel because you know how that goes. So how Tanzania beat ahead. Now here we are. How Tanzania beats, let's see the primes. Kenya and Uganda pour billions as floods and droughts intensifies. Kenya faces worsening water scarcity in dry season and flooding in wet season due to climate variability. At G7, we open source the Strait of Hormuz. So Trump has signed a deal. Trump signed a deal on in the Palace of Versailles about the Iran peace deals, and then from there now it's all hands on deck. Now this one is something that's interesting. Let's see. This is from yesterday. We didn't see this yesterday. So Kenya and Korea on Wednesday reached a deal to mutually recognize certificates held by seafarers from the respective territories as Nairobi pushes for opportunity in the maritime industry. Remember yesterday when I told you when we were saying Africa's command of a maritime system remains weak. I guess he's doing something about it. Hate on him as much as you want, but at the end of the day, he's playing the cards that he's being dealt. He's making the deals that need things to come over here, but at the same time we need to be sharp enough to notice that at the end of the day, it's not like they're going to help us if we don't help ourselves. But at the end of the day, we need to help ourselves first. The two countries have traditionally been close on the issue of tech and agricultural operations, but the status has also reviewed the progress of the establishment of permanent offices Export-Import Bank of Korea and the Korea International Cooperation Agency in Nairobi having agreed to it last time. President toward Korea in 2024. Okay. Okay, we're trying to open pathways, and introducing the bilateral ties focused on cultural education with high-tech cooperation. Kenya, initially critical of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, has since adjusted its public stance on the war, calling for dialogue and peaceful resolution of the conflict. Okay. So, I guess this is what's happening. Is there anything that's happening in Central Africa? Let's look. Same thing, designs, West Africa. Senegal has a liquidity problem. There's always so many problems in Africa. This is the image, but guys. I will never even forget. I'll never stop saying this. This is the image the world has of us. This is the image the world has of us. Africa needs to be a superpower. This is literally the image the world has of us. Every time the world sees us, this is the image that they have of us. We need to be a superpower. We need to be a superpower. There's no two ways about it. We need to be a superpower. So let's go back now to Husseini. Let's now see what's happening before the markets actually open. And Husseini. Let's see. So let's log in to see before the markets actually open. See how the stock performed yesterday. March 14. So, so yesterday the stock grew. The profits and losses. So yesterday's profits and losses grew by. The best performing stock was equities. Let's go back. So the best performing stock was equity. Uh, mhm, 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 mhm. So from there now, you can see yesterday I bought EABL stock. Apart from equity went up by 4.6%. EABL went up by 4.1%. So we invested 300 shillings. Bought one share. This one I bought 9 shares. So I am. This is INM Holdings. INM Holdings has gone up by 13%. I bought the stock when it was 53 soles, and then now it's 60%. It's 67 bob. So if I had put all my money on this, my name would have gone up by 130 bob. But at the end of the day, we diversify our portfolios. This is Lorenzo. Lorenzo this is Lorenzo. Lorenzo is an AI partner, your official AI partner from Studio. Let's see. Hello. Tell me about. So we're going to be interacting with Lorenzo from next week about yourself. Let's see what he says. Let's see what he says. Tell me about yourself. Your current portfolio is heavily concentrated. I'm Lorenzo. Usini's built-in intelligent designer designed to help you understand your portfolio and investment. I analyze market data, your current holdings, and platform signals to give you clarity on your capital allocation. Let's say it in share. Let's say this in share. Okay. Now, okay. Now, acha tuone ache stori za Kingoso man. Now describe yourself. Share. Mimi ni Lorenzo, nachambua data ya soko na sauti yako kukusaidia kumanage do vizuri na kuamuka polepole. Deeper analysis, by deeper analysis, deeper, wacha nimuulize kuna kisha deeper analysis unamaanisha maanisha nini? Deep analysis anamaanisha nini? Check. Let me see. Nice. Check. Nikisema deep analysis namaanisha naweza kuchambua mambo kiundani zaidi ili ukague kama soti yako iko sawa. Hii inahusisha value, naangalia kama asset ni bei poa, undervalued au imezidi, overvalued kulingana na faida inayotengenezwa, si ndio? Na kuonyesha target ya bei ya miaka 3 ijayo. Nachambua namba kama ROE, kwa mfano equity, return on equity, si ndio, ya 25%, ukuaji wa faida, PAT growth na madeni ya kampuni, sio portfolio risk. Naangalia kado zako zimejaa kwa sekta moja, kama vyenye sekta moja kama vyenye umeweka sana kwa mabenki, IMH na equity, na jinsi ya kuminimize risk. Mambo iko hivi, nikichimba zaidi unapata picha kamili ya wapi uweke pesa yako ili uomoke. Hapo man, this is some serious stuff, man. Like, in as much as this looks like maze, nika jokes, si jokes. Cheki, hii kitu imekuja hapa ndio utumie, si ndio? Wanchiki maze imenipea 70 bob hapo maze. Najua ka 70 bob. Na 70 bob sasa si mob maze, but haba at the end of the day maze. Do see me get rich in real time, man. But Lorenzo is there for you to interact na Lorenzo kutoka next week, ndio. But he's here for your financial, like he's your financial partner from Usini, ndio. So far the profit and loss mazini kuja that 5.92, so basically that's 6 shillings. So check in again tomorrow. We're gonna see how it goes.